Very unprofessional of me. Let's, I feel like if I'm here, oh yeah, this is good. I just hope this lighting is okay. I do feel like my beautiful plant is creating some shade that I don't want. Thankfully today I am prepared. I also, my hand paint, because I've been painting my bathroom. But give me a second, I'm gonna grab my book. Alrighty. Let me show you what we're doing today. Nope, not that one. This gal here, and I do need to move my, I do like having a plant just for like the vibes. So she can go here, and I will put my markers up here or over here, whatever. All right, whatever. There we go. That's fine, because I'm not even using these today. Well, I might use these a little bit, but since my hand is covered in paint, I kind of figured that I would put a little paint on my thumbnail to just add to the aesthetic. I'm gonna do a little heart. If I can't, I'm drawing with my left hand. This is kind of hard. There we go. It's a little heart. And it matches all the paint splatters on my hand. Okay, so I am going to shut my bedroom door because my house is always crazy loud. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I really feel like I'm forgetting something here. Oh. All right, so I turned off my YouTube app limitations, so we should not have any issues today. Last time I did a live stream, I had a lot of issues. So hopefully today, fingers crossed, no issues. Let me just get this in a place that I like. I feel like that's, sorry, these are my pant strings. I feel like that's pretty good. I can zoom in if I need to. So I already came up with my colors for this character. So I'm ready to go. She is ready to go. I have my sheet protector, but I am going to switch it out. I was working on her the other day and she's looking very cute. So I'm definitely going to finish her up. Maybe today. I don't know. It depends on how much time I have. I have so many drawings that are like in the process of being drawn. Like I also have her. I need to finish her. I'm just so busy. So I just feel like I never can get anything done. Ugh, woe is me. But no, this is the one I'm gonna work on today, at least for the moment, because I drew her in this book like kind of a while ago. By a while, I mean like a week or two ago. So I just wanna, about a week ago, but I just wanna get her, colored because she deserves it. She's been in here for a while. So I always put something behind my marker page so that it doesn't bleed through. I will say I do have like the alcohol marker, like rubbery page protector. But I find that it's gonna be hard to explain. Like when I draw with my markers, they tend to bleed down when I have a paper underneath, but if I have like the rubber underneath, they bleed out. So I don't want my markers bleeding out. I would rather them bleed down, if that makes sense. I don't know, that feels a little bit confusing when I say it out loud, but yeah, so that's why I usually do paper as opposed to a rubber. Man, I kind of want to find one so I can show you guys. Hold on. Well, apparently I don't use them that much, so I cannot find the other page protector I'm talking about. But you guys should know what I'm talking about because I have used it in the past. So I am going to do this girly. I already have my colors picked out. I actually swatched it a while ago. I just need to figure out where my little swatch pool is. It's not this one. It is this. Okay, yeah. So this is the color her shirt's gonna be, is this bright green. Let me zoom in a little bit. I hope my lighting's okay. It's really hard to know sometimes. All right, sorry, I'm gonna bump my camera just for a second. Trying to give myself a little more light, see if that helps. Okay, so anyways, her shirt is gonna be this color green, and then her skin is gonna be this color, her hair is gonna be this color. So everything else that's going on around her body, like her hair clip, her shirt, are gonna be really, really bright and vibrant, but then I want her hair and her skin to be really dull so that it all like pops out and sticks out, if that makes sense. Gosh, I'm like out of breath. Why am I out of breath? I'm always out of breath. It's because I'm always running from one place to another. I literally, right before I started this stream, I just came back from the printing center, my local printing center. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry, that's my body. Oh my gosh. And I picked up, actually, I said I was going to do this. My patrons know, but I want to, I've already revealed Libra on my Instagram, but I got my prints today and I want to show you guys what she looks like as like a hard copy. And I'm really, really happy about these prints because first off, the people at the printing center are so helpful. They're so incredibly knowledgeable about what they do. They're always so prompt. They are kind. Like, I don't know. I'm just really, really grateful for like my local printing center as opposed to sending off my prints like somewhere else, which I used to do, but this just feels better. I don't know. So I got these prints. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm really excited to like show you guys these prints. They're gonna look so, so good, or they do look so good. But what I had to do is I had to, okay, actually, I'm just gonna show you guys the prints so that I can kind of explain. So here are the Libra prints. Look at how beautiful they are. Ah, they're so beautiful and lovely. Look at these. And this is like, they're like a cardstock. Like, I like to keep it like a lower gloss, like not super glossy, but also not matte. But oh my gosh, you guys, look at the color on this girly. This is exactly what I was trying to accomplish. Okay, so these are, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Thank you so much. Hello, Draran Kumar. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello, hello. I'm so happy about how these turned out. What I had to do, it's kind of complicated. So colors on my iPad look differently to my eye and to your eye because they're backlit with light. Colors that go on paper are going to look different because they aren't backlit, right? So the light is actually reflecting off the top of the paper as opposed to an iPad or a screen where the light is reflected underneath. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a lot. Sorry. So what I have to do is like, it's not going to print out on paper the way that it looks on a screen. So what I had to do was get swatches to the printer, to the guy. His name is Jeff. Shout out Jeff. I send him like this color, and then I send him the color of her skin, and then I send the color of the hair. And then what he does is he prints out a bunch of different squares. Do I have it? I feel like I wish I still had it. Because he sent me like this whole swatch sheet. Hold on, let me see. Because it's really cool. Oh yeah, okay, cool. All right, so look at this. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, so check this out. It's like, it's gross because I spilled on it. Please don't judge me. So can I zoom out anymore? No, I think that's it. All right, I hope you guys care about this stuff because like I do. I think it's really fascinating, whatever. So these three colors are the background, the skin, the hair. When I initially printed this out, and this might be hard for you guys to see, but the colors came out like this and they were not how I wanted them. Like they didn't look how they looked on my iPad, right? So how I originally drew them. So he prints me out this whole swatch sheet of like all these colors at like lower saturations and lower brightness and changing the hue a little bit, right? Like all of it, you can see it says 20, 15, 25. So that's like increasing and decreasing by those percentages. Anyways, I went through and I found the colors that I wanted. So boom, boom, boom. This is how I wanted it to look in the final drawing or print. And then he sent me the codes, the color codes uh, for each of these colors. And then I took those codes and what am I explaining? Oh my gosh. Good question. Who knows? So I got prints for my latest Zodiac character, and I think they look so good. But what I was saying is that they look so different on my iPad than they do on paper. So the printer has to send me all of these color swatches, and how they look on paper is going to be different than on my iPad. And then I pick the ones I want, and then he literally sends me the RGB codes for these colors. So like the RGB code for this is just basically the mixture of red, green, and blue to make this. So it's like the R is probably like the amount of red that's in this is 232, and the amount of green that's in this is 187, and the amount of blue is like 92. You know, whatever. Each of these has a different code based on how it looks. Gosh, this feels like math and like maybe more than what anyone wants to think about, but I think it's just so fascinating. So then I input that into my, also that's not the correct color codes, I was just making these up. Then I put that into my iPad, and then what I do is I just take those color codes and what I put in and I drop it into these colors. Does that make sense? So like my background layer is this greenish color, and so all I had to do was just color drop into the background. Okay, anyways, that was a lot. I hope that that made sense. Now move on to the next topic, please. Yeah, no, I know, you're right. That was like way too much. I just find like the printing stuff to just be so like fascinating and so cool. But I digress. They turned out to look really, really good. I really love how they turned out. And these are actually going out to my Print Club Patreon members. So if you want a Libra print and then also all of the following Zodiac characters like in the mail, I send them out once a month, and you can go to my mail club, and that is a link. That link is in my bio on my YouTube channel. So that's that. If you're a Libra or you know someone who is, or you just like this print and you think it's cute, you can get it in the mail. I'm pretty sure my Print Club is like, it's about $8 a month, which is honestly, I think that's pretty affordable because it costs about like the same amount as like a burger anymore, depending on where you live. So yeah, anyways, that link is in my bio on YouTube. But now we are going to color in this girly that I outlined. We are going to do that because that's what we're doing today. That's why we're here. And I really love her, and she's just been sitting in here, and I've kind of been saving her for a stream. So first things first, this is my marker bin, or my marker bag, and all of the colors that I need. So I'm just looking for like literally the brightest green. There we go. This is the color I'm looking for. So this is actually a Copic sketch marker. I love these markers so, so much. Let me zoom in a little bit. I feel like this is a lot more satisfying when it's zoomed in. Ah, okay, cool. There we go. Cool, so I'm literally just going to do just a full flat color of green on her shirt. Could make an Iron Man sketch. Ooh, you know what? I actually don't even know if that's in my wheelhouse. Like, I don't even know if I have that capability because I draw mostly women. And Iron Man is not only he's not only a man, but he's also like robotic in nature. Now, I think it would be kind of cool, like, to draw like a character with like the Iron Man theme. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about this playlist. I might change it. Gosh, these markers are so smooth. It's been a while since I've been able to like, and by a while I mean a few days, but been able to like sit down and just like draw. Look how vibrant that green is. That is so satisfying. It's just like if you stay with it, it goes on so smooth. not sure if I like this music. I think I'm gonna have to change it. But I don't want to mess up my flow. There we go. Guys, I'm playing Pokopia right now. I just started a couple days ago, and boy oh boy, I love it. It's so good. Nintendo, pay me, because I have been telling everybody about this game. Sponsor me. That would be the dream. So as you can see, I'm trying to like not let any of my edges get dry, because that's how this ink goes on, just like nice and smooth. Oh yeah, so satisfying. Alrighty. And then I gotta get this little hole right here, because this is just like a hole in her hair. There we go. Cool. I think that looks good. Can you draw? Are you really enjoying these things? It's kind of boring. Can you draw Dora the Explorer? Oh my goodness. Well, you are my #1 person talking in my chat. If you find this boring, you don't have to stay. Totally fine with me. All right, let's get her skin and hair. All right, so this is gonna, I'm doing like my lightest skin color for this. I have been doing a lot of characters with like darker skin colors, as you can see on this page. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I've been doing some like darker skin color characters. So I'm like, you know what? Let's like kind of go off rails and just go a little bit lighter, which is like, you know, just different from what I've been doing. Different vibe, you know? Ooh, I think it looks good with this pink. Alrighty. Yeah, this is perfect. And it's gonna dry even lighter than that. So it's interesting. So you can see like the 2 berets and her nails are already colored. So that was actually from my photo shoot that I did the other day. She was like, pretend like you're drawing. And I was like, oh, why don't I just actually just draw? And I was like, I just colored it. I just grabbed like the 2 brightest color markers that were nearby and just started like coloring in her berets and her nails. And I'm like, oh, I actually really, really like these colors. So it worked out perfectly. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good because she's got all these like bright, bright colors, and then she's gonna have like softer skin. Yeah. And I'm definitely gonna add a little bit of shading, probably like under her neck. I think her neck is gonna be a little bit darker, just to imply that it's like under her head and her chin and like underneath her hair, yada yada. I think she's gonna look really cool when this is done. I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna make her tongue though, because obviously it would be like a pinkish or reddish color. I just need to decide like how intense, you know, like how dark it's gonna be. And because I don't feel like worrying too much about her like going around her moon, I'm just gonna color it in and like use a paint marker for it later. Oh my gosh, my dogs are just like barking like crazy outside. I'll go let them in here soon. They just get so excited about everything that's going on around them. Also, I do think that my computer heard me talk about Pokopia because it is playing the Pokemon theme song right now. Gotta catch 'em all. Here, let me turn it up. This might be a copyright thing. Hopefully YouTube doesn't shut down my video. It's hard out here. Nice. Okay, she looks a lot more complete with like her skin drawn on. Do I need to zoom in a little bit more? I feel like this lighting, like, is it a little dark? Here. There we go. Okay, guys, my dog is barking its head off outside, so I'm gonna go let him in real quick. His name is Sozin. He's a husky, and he gets really stressed out. So give me like 2 seconds, and I'm gonna be right back to color this girl back in. Here. Okay, I am back. Hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna put in, I don't know if I want to do her hair yet. I kind of want to like finish her face. I am going to figure out like her shading. This is usually my go-to for shading. It's like a lavender fog. But I just need to see how it looks on this like really, really pale skin color. Because I don't want it to, like I want it to stand out but not be too harsh, you know what I mean? But I really love using like a cooler color for my shading. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so that is the skin color. And then this is the color I'm using for her hair. Y62. Oh, I thought I got it on my first try. That was the Y69. Let's see. There it is, Y62. Yeah, so this is called Sandy Beige. And I just wanted something a little bit lighter than her skin color, and that's gonna be for her hair. I do need to just figure out what I am doing, I think I'm gonna do this EOO for her lips. Yeah. Just to make them a little bit darker. And then for her tongue, I was thinking about doing this R090, but that feels kind of dark, to be honest. But tongues are supposed to be red, so I feel like that's actually fine. We'll just do it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just see if I send my picture to you. Oh, I asked you something. If I send my picture to you, can you do a sketch of me? I am, unfortunately, not doing requests today. I am just drawing what I have in my sketchbook right now. Oh, that's way too dark. Sometimes I do requests, but I also don't draw people's faces that are in the chat. And this is literally because I, honestly, at the end of the day, like, I need to protect myself, so I can't just be like, having people send me pictures of themselves. Also, I don't want to run the risk of like messing up someone's face. You know what I mean? Like everybody that I'm drawing in here is like a fantasy character. But thank you for asking and trusting me to draw your face, or asking me to draw your face and thinking that I would be able to do that. All right, let's see. For shading, okay, all of this is way too dark. Ooh, sometimes I use grayish cherry, so let's see how that looks. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use to shade her skin. You don't like human, I guess. Oh no, I do love humans. I'm actually drawing a picture of a human right now. Let's see here. Surprisingly, she is a human. So for her lips, I am going to do... There we go. I'm going to start with this and just kind of see how that looks. Oh, let me zoom in here. There we go. All right. Somebody please let me know how the lighting is. Because if the lighting is not good, then I would love to adjust it for you guys. So this marker is actually kind of running out of ink. There we go. Now you can just kind of see where her lips are, just to kind of get an idea. I think she looks so cute, like sticking her tongue out. Alrighty. Okay, so what I want to do is imply that her tongue is three-dimensional. So I will do it like that. And if my lighting is coming this way, then I will get some shading under her nose like this. Just to imply that she has a nose. And then under her neck here, for sure. See how this shading is like a different color from her lips? Her lips are that more orangey color, but the shading is like a purplish color. Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna do all her neck because I do feel like it's like completely in shadow, right? All right, and if my shading is coming this way, there we go. And then this will go like right over her eye like that. All right. Kind of imply that these have some dimension too. I like that. I feel like that looks good. I don't want to go too crazy, honestly. There we go. All right. All right, let's give her a little bit of like life here. I want to give her, I want to paint her tongue because right now her tongue, like with a white tongue, I feel like it just makes her look like an alien or something. Never met anyone with a white tongue, so yeah, oh, that's perfect. And like, I don't know if I'm gonna make her tongue like look shiny. I feel like that could look a little weird. I could always play around with it, like with my charcoal white pencils. Okay, she looks a little bit more like a normal human and not so like alien anymore with her orange tongue or her red tongue. Here, I'm gonna adjust my lighting a little bit more on this side here. There we go. And this reference is from, I got my reference from Pinterest. That's where I get a lot of my references. And I feel like I've talked about this before, but it is a little complicated because Pinterest does a lot of AI generated stuff. I did turn off like the AI capabilities. Like Pinterest like can't feed me AI technically anymore, but I still get them in my feed sometimes. And I'm like, come on, what the heck, guys? All right. Let me get her eyes a little bit here. All right, and then what I will do is probably go in with this purplish shading color around like in her eye sockets to give them some, let me see, that's a little bit dark though. I don't know if I want to do, we'll come back to it. I do want her eyes to look like they're wide open kind of thing. QWERTY the 31st, hello. Oh my gosh, I really love your screen name. That's amazing. Hello, hello. QWERTY the 31st. That's cute. Alright, let's do her hair. So the idea is that like I'm trying to like her hair is kind of like this ashy blonde color. Is that the word I'm looking for? Ashy? Yeah, yeah. I think that's gonna look okay. Now I will say I usually color swatch a drawing before I put it on paper. This one I just kind of like picked some colors that I thought would look good. So we'll see how it turns out with me just kind of following my gut. I'm gonna be honest, I don't always trust it. Not when it comes to colors, at least. Pretty much with everything else though. I will say I went to Lowe's today to get some paint and some supplies because I've been painting the bathrooms in my house. And the guy behind the counter was like, I was like showing him the colors that I needed from a picture that I had of my paint can at home. And he's like, well, what's the brand? And I'm like, I don't know what the brand, he's like, is it Valspar? And I'm like, I don't actually know. Does it say on the can? And he's like, this is from Home Depot. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, can you not do the same color here at Lowe's from something that's at Home Depot? Like the color codes are on there. And he was like, no, that's from Home Depot. You have to go to Home Depot. And I just was like, okay. And like, that was it. Like he was like pissed at me for showing him my Home Depot paint can, and was like, basically like, get out of here, leave. Today's just not my day, I guess. I just try to keep my chin up, whatever. But like, he was just like, basically like, why are you at Lowe's? Go to Home Depot, you dumb idiot. This is not the appropriate place to get your paint. I don't know, whatever. And then I was like, I need primer paint for the walls. Like he found me later and like, I was on the phone and he's like, this is interior aisle, the other aisle is exterior. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, do you have primer? And he's like, yeah, this is all primer right here. And then I was like, do you have Kills? And he goes, no, that's Home Depot. And like got mad at me. Like walked away really fast. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was such a rivalry. Also, this guy, I'm guessing he does not get paid enough to care that much, but apparently he does. So it was kind of hilarious. But also I was like, no, please be nice. Please. I'm sensitive. I'm fragile. Be nice to me, please. That's all I beg of people, is just to be kind. Not just to me, but to others. Okay. So I need this ring to be a color. I kind of almost just want to make it a very different color from all of these, just like to match this like brightness happening right now. I might do like a really bright blue. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Or like this. No, I already have green, so I don't really want to do. Yeah, like if I did like maybe this really bright blue right here. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Just like a little pop. Or this one. Ooh, yeah, I think this one. BV35. All right, let's find BV35. Lately, my markers have kind of all been all over the place. Because I've just been working on so many different projects at once. BV35? It's got to be in this bag. All right. Oh, yeah, right here. BV35. Arctic Blue. And that's gonna be for her ring. That may not be bright enough, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks when it dries. Also, sometimes I get the colors wrong, so hopefully I didn't get the color wrong. All right, let me see. All right, for her eyes, I want to give her a little bit of like, just a little bit of shading. This is just a really, really light gray. It's like the lightest one I have. Same with her teeth. I so badly want to like smudge that out. But this is markers. This is not pencils. All right, so I am trying to decide what to do next because I think she looks cute and I don't want to like overdo it. For the inside of her shirt, I am gonna do not a green. I'm gonna go in with like a bluish just to like have fun. So like something like G420 maybe. 470? 420? What is this? Let me see what I have. Yeah, G420. It's literally called Green Shadow, so let's see. Alrighty. Because I think it's like fun to do, you know, fun colors sometimes. Switch it up. I don't want to go too crazy. What I will do is just do like the shade of her arm. And then I kind of wanna, I don't need to make this too complicated. What is this music? There we go. I don't know much. I think I want her eyes to be a little bit darker. So let's do that. I know exactly the thing. Where are you? Yeah. This is called Milk Tea Y69. Let's see how this looks. This music's really jazzy. All right. I feel like she's missing something. Let's add some highlights and kind of see how that goes. Just like on her nose and maybe her tongue. I don't know. We'll see how that looks. I feel like I say we'll see a lot. So I usually do this pencil. It's like a charcoal white to add the highlights because you can like rub it off. I kind of want these to be like. We'll see. We'll see if I keep that. I feel like since this is so, her skin is so pale, it's kind of hard to see any potential highlights, right? And her eyes, I already kind of like built in some highlights here. I do feel like I would have to make those a little bit brighter to make it seem like she's got a highlight on her tongue. Like her tongue's wet. That sounds gross. Let's see here. Maybe on her nails. I definitely want to go back in with marker and make this. I almost feel like she needs like little stars on her face or something, or maybe even just like some little colorful dots. I might just do that. Because again, I think I can just like do whatever I want, so, because, you know. Alright, so I could do, here, let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so maybe some like colorful freckles on her cheeks might like really make it look complete. Here. Ooh, that is wet. Ooh, that is, nope. Okay, I guess we're going back to this one. All right, my yellow marker is a little intense, but I think it's just gonna have to work. And then I'm gonna need a good pink. So I'm just trying to figure out what highlights to do. Like I'm gonna do like little freckles on her cheeks. See, that feels kind of dark. I can do this all day, guys. I am here all day. All right, so let's do pink and yellow. And then I guess green. Let's see how that looks. All right, so it'll be green. I'm doing little freckles on her face. Yellow and this light pink. Oh yeah, that's gonna look cute. All right, cool. And then green. I do wish these were a little smaller, but it is what it is. I should have planned this out a little bit better. And then yellow. These are big yellow dots. Wow. Well, I don't know if that makes it any better, but it's already done. So she's got her freckles on her face. I don't know what that looks like from your guys' perspective, but all right, let's make that one go up a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I think it's okay. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but this one I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. We'll do a little white moon on her forehead. There we go. if this ink will come out. See, today's unusual because I do not usually stream on Thursday, so I feel like I'm gonna be just like so confused all day long. I usually do Wednesdays, so we shall see. Oh yeah, let me get her little like tongue highlights, if it'll work for me. Come on. And then her lip. There we go. And then her nose, if it'll show up. Look, come on. A little white. There we go. Yeah, the gel pen white always shows up so much better than the pencil, especially with this, like when I'm using a like the charcoal pencil. It definitely does not show up as well. But sometimes it's just like good to map things out. I feel like she's missing something and I just can't quite figure it out. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Give her eyes a little bit of depth. Also her tongue. All right, I think I'm just gonna maybe stop here and work on my other one, because I honestly am trying to get a lot of these done before my show this coming, no, not this coming, oh my gosh, it's coming up in April. So I just want to get some of these drawings done so I can get them in frames. Okay, she's done. I might go back over some things with like a pencil to darken some of them. I actually like her. I think she looks really cute. I like how it turned out. This is also, my camera's a bit at an angle, so. Yeah. That's that for her. I'm gonna do a different one. Let's see. I'm gonna let her dry off a little bit. I just realized that this shadow never showed up, so I'm gonna just grab a blue. Let's do maybe this one. Yeah, here we go. I don't know if that was the solution, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm just kind of having fun with her and not being too stressed about it because I have other things that I need to work on. Like this character and then this character. So I might work on her and finish her up, let her dry a little bit before I move on to the next one. Yeah. I feel like my internet's being a little bit shoddy, so hopefully this isn't like glitching out every 5 seconds. I have had those issues. Here, let me turn this down. There we go. All right, so I definitely need to put something underneath. I'm just gonna take the one from this and put it under. There we go. All right, she kind of looks like she's got something over her head. So she's just very simple and straightforward, this girl is. And I am just going to, she's practically done. I just need to figure out her hair and her necklace, and then like, that's it. I'm not doing anything else really with her. The only thing I will do is give her a little bit of shade here under her neck. That's really the only thing I want to do with her head, because I do feel like I like how her skin turned out and everything, and her eyes. Well, no, I need to fill in her eyes. I just need to figure out what to do with those. Today's a rambling day. I am just rambling. I think I don't need to do much. But I guess that's what people do here on these streams. They kind of just get on here and talk, right? Yo. All right. Let's see here. Alrighty. Let me see how that looks without the light. With light, it just looks a little orangey. I am gonna... Alright, let's do her hair. So let me flip back because I did swatch out her colors too. Ah, yes. So I was trying to decide what colors to do for her. So I was kind of thinking about making her hair this like grayish purple. With this like yellow for her necklace, or this like really bright yellow for her necklace, or I was also looking at this color, this Y69 color, and making her hair color like that. I'm kind of leaning towards this, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of like this like light brown color. I think this is Y69. I just had it in my hand. Where are you? Yeah, Y69. And then this yellow for her necklace. I was also leaning towards doing this purplish color for her hair and then this grayish color, like almost like a gunmetal for her necklace. It's so hard to make decisions. So hard. I don't know. I kind of like, initially, like I drew these out and I really liked it. I almost just kind of want to stick with my gut. Because I really... Oh shoot, I think I did the wrong skin color for my first girl. That's why it was looking weird. Did I? Let me see. Do they have the same skin color? Hold on, guys. Hi. I might have given them the same skin color. I don't. Gosh. I don't know. I just need to decide if I want to give her purple hair or brown hair. If I give her brown hair, she's going to have gold jewelry. Ugh, the decisions. I think I'm going to... I just feel like gold would look really pretty, though. For, like, jewelry. Brown hair. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with the brown and the yellow. And this yellow is Y02. So let's do that. All right. Let's get this girl finished and colored in, and then I'll put her in a frame for my gallery that I have coming up. There we go. Here's my yellow. Got it. So these are really the only two colors I'm going to be working with. And I wish I could zoom in more. Oh, I can. I just hope it doesn't mess up like my lighting. All right, so I'm doing her hair. I was like, no, I can't handle that music. There we go. And I think this is gonna look really good once it's like on the whole page. Like it looks a little bit green right now. But I think as her hair color, it's gonna look really nice. I do. Let's do this. Alrighty. Yeah, that's gonna look really pretty. And then what I will do is make the hair on the bottom like a different color. And I try to stick with the flow of the hair. the best of my abilities. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if this is a little like ASMR-y. Moon 2727, nice art. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. Seriously. Nice contrast from what I was getting earlier. But listen, anybody can say what they want on here as long as they're not being mean to other people. I have thick skin, so I can take it. There we go. She's looking cute. To be honest, not sure if brown hair is exactly... Listen, I'm such a perfectionist. I don't think anything would ever be perfect to my standards. I'm gonna be honest, like with my own art. Not with other things. Oh shoot, just like that. I went outside the lines. There we go. Yeah, I hold myself to some high expectations. Just myself. I'm really not like that with other people. Surprisingly. Yay! Okay. Let me get back on camera. Here we go. I actually think that as this is drying, it looks a lot better. There we go. And if you haven't noticed, you probably have, but I paint all over my hand because I have been painting my bathroom and my laundry room, and I have a lot of work to do. I almost always add some sort of spectral highlight to my character's eyes. But sometimes, like I do that like with a gel pen, you know. But sometimes I like to just put it in by occluding, is that the right word? By like not drawing, by leaving white paper. Wow, the white of the paper. I can't talk today. All right, so now I'm gonna do this like grayish gunmetal. We'll see how it looks. I actually am probably gonna follow my own rule and try to occlude some paper. Am I saying that right? Occlude? Oh, I don't, like, I'm gonna try to let some of the the white of the paper show through. Okay, wait, what color was that again? Why didn't I write it down? Why? Why do I do this to myself? It might be this oyster gray. Let's see. All right, let me zoom out a little bit. Include? Well, see, I'm the opposite of include because I'm trying to draw, like if I do this and then this and leave some paper like shining through, which I think that's the right color, by the way. Like I'm trying to leave, like trying to not draw with my marker. Oh my gosh, guys. Words are not happening today. All I'm trying to do is let some of the paper show through. I guess that's the best way I can say it. All right, let's see. Exclude. Oh my gosh, thank you. Exclude. I don't know why I was trying to say occlude. That was definitely, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Moon 2727. I appreciate that very much. All right, I am real quick pulling up a picture of a chain necklace so that I can kind of get an idea of where highlights would be. Okay, let's see. I'm just looking at my Pinterest real quick. I'm just pulling up. The thing about this character is I don't think I drew her based on a reference, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. Let me just, okay. I swore that I did, but a lot of times, like, I'll draw a character in my book and then, or sorry, like I'll draw a character and then I will not, and then I'll just like change how they look, like like I'll change how they look from the original photo. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a picture of a chain. I guess I could just type in chain and just see what comes up, like chain necklace. Maybe it's on Art Inspo. Sometimes I will have stuff like this in like other pages too. Like I'll have it in like my fashion like page or whatever. Like I said, today is just not a day for words. Words are not coming to me. It is not my day. All right. Yep, I'm just gonna have to look up. All right. I'm gonna look up thick chain necklace is what I'm looking at right now. Chain necklace. We'll see if I get what I need. No, I need thicker than that. No, no, no. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm doing here. Maybe do something with contrast, like a light green or pink. OFC girly. Oh, I know, right? I could do something with contrast. The only thing is since it's a chain, I kind of want it to be... I kind of want it to be like metallic-y in a way. Come on, I want like a thick... Okay, that's similar. That's way too thick. I think it heard me. I was like, come on, I want a thick chain. Maybe I need to type in like chunky chain or something. Like I'm just trying to find something similar to like that type of link. You know what I mean? How they're linked. Oh, kind of like this a little bit. That's a little intense, but that's close to what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is very helpful. Okay, I can look at that and kind of get an idea of where to color and not color. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. The silver looks good, to be honest. Thank you. Color earrings, gold. I know I was thinking about doing gold. I still am not totally against it. Because like as of now, oh, gold is what I was going to do. Oh my gosh. Sephora Glamour, thank you so much for saying that, because I was about to go in and do gunmetal when I fully intended to do gold. Oh, you saved it. You saved it. Okay. You saved me from myself. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. And then I'll probably go in with like some other colors to like make it look more chainy. Goodness gracious. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, but I was talking about how the guy at Home Depot, like, or sorry, at Lowe's was like so mad at me because I like kept asking him for like these like I was like, can you get me paint in this color? And he's like that's from Home Depot, and he was like so mad that I was showing him like my old paint can from Home Depot. And I was like, I'm sorry, I just need you to like match the color. I'm so sorry. And he like would not. He was so angry. He was an angry man. I'm just saying that because I'm just saying, like, today just doesn't feel like it's my day. I should just lay low and play Pokopia today. But I also kind of have things to do, so, you know, there's that. Alright, I might need to go in with, like, a darker gold. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Wait. No. Ah, I lost my, my picture. Well, it's okay. I feel like I got the idea. Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, just kind of trying to leave out some like leave some white to make it look, because I definitely need to go in and do the lines to make it more defined. Okay, usually where I live they have these big walls of swatches and the paint under the swatch. It's really helpful. Yeah, and and you know what happened? Where do you live, by the way? Because I'm in the United States and I don't know if like they do things different, and like I literally had like on paint cans, like usually they like input like the number of like how much red, green, blue, white, you know, to put in. Like I had that code, like I had the numbers of the colors, and the guy was just like, no, and I was like, I was like, what did I do to make you hate me? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my colors. But alas, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. Alright, I'm just kind of going in with this like darker yellow here to give it a little bit of contrast. There we go. How are we looking? I don't know. I feel like that looks pretty good. I almost want to go in with like a really dark orangey color to really make it like feel like gold, because like gold in these pictures tend to be like orange. In England, in the nearest range or version of Home Depot, they have an entire wall dedicated to swatches and paints. See, they do have, well, see, they have like swatches in the United States too. Like they do that. But the thing is like I shouldn't have even needed it, because I was like, so I had a picture of the can. I didn't have the can with me, but it literally had like, I had a picture of the whole thing with like all of the names and like all the color combinations. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for assuming that that's something that they can do. You know what I mean? Like maybe I just actually don't know procedure, I guess. I do feel like the guy was like mad at me, and I just was like, I don't know why you're mad at me. Why 55? Like this is purely subjective. Like either you or objective, whatever. I was like, either you have it or you don't, I guess. So Y45 is like an orangey color. I feel like that could work for like making it look a little more gold. But this is also like really, really bright. That could be kind of fun to like pop that in there. YR59. Let's just see. Maybe? No, that would be too dark. I'm not doing that. Y45. Let's see if I have that nearby. Yeah, here we go. We'll see how that looks. Oh yeah, I feel like that's looking a little more goldy. Ooh, what do we think? I feel like that looks good. Yeah? Does that make it look a little more gold? I feel like it does. I do feel like I need to like outline it too. Like that would also make a bit of a difference. Also, like the insides are dark. So let me do that too. Here, let's see here. So I did EOO. So let me do that. I'm gonna go in with like her skin color in between. This music's so sweet and peaceful. Yeah, because usually there's like a pretty deep shadow in between the gold to make it look, or in between the chains to make them look more like they have more depth. Hey.
I have to bring Winry in here.
Can you give her the iPad?
Yep.
Actually, I'm about to be done here soon. I don't know. Is that looking gold? You guys, I don't know. It's like such a nice day where we're at right now, and it's like just starting to feel like spring. So I'm actually gonna take my daughter for a bike ride. My 3-year-old daughter, she's like screaming. She's so excited right now. I'm gonna take her for a little bike ride today because it's so nice outside. All right, I don't want to overdo it with the gold. I feel like it's starting to get a little more orange than I want it to. That looks really nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Aw, I know. I love going on bike rides with my girly whirly. We have a lot of fun. I just pull her in like a little buggy behind me. And she always looks like she's just like living the dream. You know what I kind of want to do with this one, and I'm like a little nervous to do it, but I kind of want to do some like specular highlights, like some like shing, you know, like some highlights. I don't know how well they would show up on this. I would potentially have to draw them like with a pencil. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Here, I'll kind of draw one in here and see how that looks, because I can erase this if I want to. It's kind of cool. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah, see how it's like kind of like causing like a little sheen. I like that effect. Looks more realistic. Thank you. Thank you. I like it too. I'll have to go back in with a gel pen because these will just rub right off. But it's nice because I can kind of like test it and see how it looks. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'll make this one a little different. Yeah. Oh, I like that very much. Now I kind of want to do it with this chain too. I just feel like it won't be as obvious. Yeah, I didn't think it would show up. I might have to like go in with like a pencil to like draw it out. But now I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to like add a few more, you know what I mean? Like little sparkles in her hair. Makes her look really glam, I think. Yeah, what do we think? I like that. I think it looks really good. I like it. Alrighty. Ooh, yeah, it does. That looks good. I like that. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. She's almost done. I do wish that those highlights would show up on her chain, but that's okay. I actually think it looks fine because it draws your attention back to her face more. So let me go in with my gel pen. And by the way, just a heads up, this is the last thing I'm doing, and then I gotta go. I gotta go. Guys, I gotta go. I got things. I gotta go live my life. I mean, this is living my life. I freaking love to do art, and actually would do it all day long if I didn't have other people relying on me, you know. Speaking of.
Dad's coming.
Daddy's coming. Do you want to come say hi? No. Okay. You don't have to. That's my daughter. Her name is Winry. named after the anime character from Full Metal Alchemist. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, then you know. Alrighty. Do you want to come here? Are you just waiting on your iPad right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are we going to go on a bike ride today?
Yeah.
Yeah? That sounds like fun. I love you.
Yeah, I want my pink bike. And
Oh, her pink bike.
I want my pink bike. Mommy will have this blue bike.
And I'll have my blue bike, that's right. I have a blue bike. I just got it serviced too. It is working now. It had a flat tire before, so they had to put a new tube in it. And by they, I mean the bike shop. Shout out to the bike shop. My local bike shop. They are the best. They're very, like, I feel like they're very trustworthy, and I feel like that's kind of hard to find nowadays, you know. Am I still in the shot here? I don't want to get out. Gotta go, Queen. Sub, though. I remember this lovely. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for subbing. Yes, for anybody watching this now or in the future, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me if you do. Winter, you're waiting so patiently, girl.
Alright, I gotta go.
Alright, thank you for doing my oil.
I'm hoping to either work out or send the sauna after I get off. If you don't mind.
Do whatever you want. This one.
Okay. Yes.
Alrighty. I'm thinking. I actually think that's good. I might stop here. Add a little bit of. All right, I actually feel like she's like done. Like I don't want to do much more because I feel like this looks how I want her to look. I'm running low on this pencil. I need another one for sure. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys might be able to hear my kids, my daughter's YouTube in the background, so I'm trying to turn up mine. I can't wait till they release the Pocopia music and we can just like listen to that on repeat. Okay, I do feel like now she looks like a little bit pissed, so I'm going to pull that back a little bit. There we go. Just defining these lines a little bit more. Especially around her eyes. Try not to like poke my head into the shot here. There we go. That looks a lot more finished. It's really amazing what just like giving your character a darker lash line will do. And also like their little pupils. There we go. Maybe a little bit too dark here. There we go. Kind of get a little bit more of an idea of where everything is. When you do that final line art. I always forget how much of a difference it makes to put in like your line art. What do I do? I'm gonna go in with. I have a yellow marker. Yeah, there you are. I might do this for her jewelry. Let's see how it looks real quick. Yep, just looks yellow. Oh my god, this art is so majestic and ethereal. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm wrapping up here soon, actually. I'm glad you're getting to see the tail end of it. Oh, I just realized I need to draw. I missed a chunk of her hair. I need to go back in and do that. Alright, I'm just going in and kind of like making the center of her chain a little bit darker. A little more orange, maybe. To make it look a little more chain-like, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh, my daughter's YouTube in the background is out of control. Alright, that makes it look a little bit better. I do feel like these earrings, though, need a little more pencil. Sorry if my face is in the shot. I'm like getting real close. Oh no, what happened? I'm not sure what just happened there. Oh well. Alrighty, I think other than signing it, she's about done. I don't want to mess her up. Oh, I need to fill this in too. I need to figure out what's happening there. You know what I was gonna do? I'm gonna make the hair that's underneath, I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. This is not the color that I used for her hair. Oh man, that would have been bad. This is the color I used for her hair. Okay. And then if I need to go back in with the gel pen, then I will. First off, I need to do this. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna do something that might be kind of fun. Go in with the grayish cherry. See what that does? I don't know. add a little bit of like a purple sheen to it. I think that could be fun. The amount of times I'm like, that could be fun. Well, that could be fun. I just think everything could be fun. If you guys hear background noise, it is my daughter's iPad. She is sitting almost directly behind me right now on her iPad, so. Ooh, this music. This is from old school Donkey Kong. Ooh. I feel like this purple looks cool. Alrighty. Alright. And then I'll go in with my liner at some point when that dries and just define the hair a little bit more so it's a little more obvious what's happening with her hair right now. But other than that, I think she looks just fine and I want to leave her how she is. I'm very happy with it. I think she looks majestic. She looks like a fancy lady. 6'7", yes. I know, right? Six, seven, 6'7". This music is very vibey. It's giving like 90s, like 90s movie. It's giving 90s movie. That's all I got today, guys. That's what I got. It's giving 90s movie. All right, she is done. I'm gonna stop here. I say that, but I lie. I lie. I'm gonna give a little bit more ink to this bad boy. There we go. There. All right, now she is done. And I think she looks very sparkly and beautiful. I love sparkles, so I feel like this is a good place to stop. I'm just gonna sign her real quick. I'm gonna put my signature probably here. I think this is so funny. I'm like, draws whole face, can't do her own signature. My lines are always, like for my signature, my lines are always so uneven, it's a mess. I feel like that's okay though. Oh man, okay, wow, this is, I can't live with that. You know what it is? It's my pencil is like, the lead is at an angle from where I sharpened it last, so. It's like all wonky, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna stop. I feel like that's okay. It's beautiful. Greetings from Chile. Oh, well, hello. Thank you so much. I'm actually finished. I'm just now finished, so I'm just gonna like, pencils down, markers down. I am done. I feel like I'm taking a test. Pencils down. That's very like traumatizing. PTSD right there. But guys, she is done. I'm very happy with her. I think she looks pretty good. I'm okay with it. I'm just trying to kind of define her hair here. Give her some hairlines without ruining everything. leave it. I think that looks good how it is. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna leave it and then I don't. And I'm being mad at myself if I mess something up after being happy with it. Oh, the art is so clean. Awesome drawing skills. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really like, I'm so sad because like people are starting to come into the chat and I've got, like, I'm about to go. I feel like this happens a lot. I need to start having my streams a little bit later in the day. I think that might be a better way for me to make sure that like people can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make this chain look a little more like a chain. I don't want to overdo it too much. Oh, I see what I just did there. Okay, so these, yeah. Alrighty. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't want to, okay. I keep saying I'm going to stop. Cat's Nightmare. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are coming into the tail end. But it's never too late to like and subscribe. I do these all the time. I usually do live streams on Wednesdays. So if you want to watch more of these, just subscribe to my channel because I almost always post when I'm going to do one. It's not always like a week before, but I try to at least do it a day or two beforehand so that people can at least plan ahead and join into the live streams, because I'm always so sad when I get new people or I'm like about to finish up and someone's like, oh hey, what are you drawing? And I'm like, I'm actually done. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So definitely like and subscribe so that you can like see more of these in the future. I don't want to miss anybody. I might, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my pencil to do this part because I do sometimes like to have flyaways like that. Let's see, that's why I use a pencil, because pencils erase a lot better. Yeah, something like that. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. I don't need a ton of flyaways. I am going to do these with red to stay consistent. There we go. Because the red is erasable, but it's going to stay a lot more than the pencil. I do not know what's happening here. This pencil is like, the lead is so uneven. There we go. Love your work. Thank you. You subscribed. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will, since your art is awesome in the first place. LOL. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate that. I was saying earlier that I was having like, I've been having like a weird day. Like the guy at there we go. And then I'll just erase it and it'll get a lot lighter. Yeah, nice. Because I like it to look realistic, like she's actually got hair, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do that. There we go. Just kind of fix this. Do I have the right one? Yeah, I do. There we go. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. Alright guys, I think that's it. I'm probably gonna stop with that. I am just gonna go in and give her a little bit like a little tappy tap of dark on her eyes, just to give them a little more dimension. But I think I'm okay with that. We don't need to go any further than that. Yeah, so those of you who have been watching or who have just jumped in, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Hello, is this sparkle in your hand? Oh yeah, so I've been painting my bathroom and my laundry room. So, you know what? They look like sparkles, which really matches the vibe, right? So, and then I painted a heart on my thumb to try to just like make it all look like it coincides. So, accidental sparkles, and they're not coming off, and I'm not mad because I think they kind of look whimsical and kind of fun. Should I just get this tattooed on my hand? Okay, cool. Will do. I'll just go right now to the tattoo artist and get the nice dust shadow. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, so no, this will probably be gone by my next video, but I am working. This is done. I am working on this girl next. I don't know if I'm going to do, hold on. It's a little hard to see. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream for her. She's just like a happy girl with a bunch of smiley faces, like all around her. Yeah, it goes with the vibe, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna finish her for my next live stream. Honestly, I don't know if I have time. I have to like finish some of these because I have an art show coming up. But I also, for those of you who missed it, I did, sorry if that was a jump scare. I did this girly today. Let me zoom in a little bit. The lighting isn't great, and I do apologize. Here, let me turn on. Yeah, so I also did her today. So just so that you can see her. She's just like, I might do more with her. I might finish her up. I think her eyes need to be a little bit darker or something like that. But yeah, all that being said, this is the final product. And thank you guys for joining, all of you. The ones who were here in the beginning and the end. So I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. Oh, also, I don't want to forget I cannot forget this. I'm so excited because I just got these prints today. So these are my Libra prints. I'm doing a whole Zodiac series right now, and I am obsessed with how they turned out. I picked them up from the printer today. So these are actually getting sent out to anybody who joins or to anyone who's on my mail club on Patreon. So the link is in my bio on my YouTube if you want a print. If not, you can just appreciate them here on this stream. But yeah, I'm sending these out at the end of the month to all of my mail club members. You should definitely join though, because I have lots of videos. I have so many behind the scenes of all my art stuff that I do. I mean, I have like notebooks and notebooks full of all this stuff, even sketches, yada yada. So yeah, it's totally worth it. The link is in my YouTube bio if you're interested. If you want this print in the mail, it's a 5x7, it's cardstock. It's Libra. I'm also doing the rest of the Zodiac series too. So if you're not a Libra, just know that I've already done yours or that I will. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.